And it's on HBO, so it's not like they couldn't.
What do you mean? The
See,
best
that's
parts of the
like
game are the fucking combat scenes. What do you mean? Combat sections, like,
no, he no. See, Curran bought into the fucking Last of Us Part Two rhetoric. I
yeah, instead of having
mean,
a
so
whole
what?
goddamn fucking, having a whole goddamn show episode dedicated to niggas eating strawberries, like, like, having a whole episode dedicated to the fucking that whole shit with them getting out of that city, out of Kansas City. That shit was lame. And that no, the episode with the fucking the chick from Two and a Half Men and fucking no. Well, they're in Kansas City with fucking Sam and Henry. Nigga, did you
Oh,
watch
they
the show?
didn't. Don't mind him. It's the weed. that dude that dude put a side note in that fucking comment. No, I already knew you were high since you was trying to describe to me how to use Discord and shit. I was like, "What the fuck are you saying?" You were trying to tell me how to use. You were trying to tell me how to use Discord as if I was in your brain. You was like, "Yeah, just do the thing. Do the thing and move it. Move what? What are you talking about?" I was trying to follow low. I was like, just move it. You're good. I ain't that fucking bad, yo.
But niggas got an Android.
I was fucking with you.
Hello there. Can't recall seeing you here before. Guess Briggs.
what was the last episode like? The latest one. Everybody was
What's the
talking
number
about it.
9?
Oh, was that one where she had a girlfriend? Oh, and then she's not going to be in the season two. Did you know that, Jemima?
Who?
The ugly bitch.
Bella Ramsey?
They said that he's laughing. He's like, I just heard you say she's an ugly bitch. She's not unless she's.
Who the hell is y'all?
So first of all, she's not a little girl either.
She's still a little girl.
Yeah, she's fucking she's killing my eyes. I hope he does, please. No, I hope he just acts like.
I want that embassy to happen as much as
They are, you know.
I
People be like,
mean,
what the
the
fuck
thing
is
is,
this?
they already fucked it up in my opinion. It's like, but people like the version that they put out, so it's like there's nothing else for gamers really to say.
If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barrenlight. We'll buy any scrap you can find.
And especially this episode, they did the most, right? They did like 8 million.
Best in the West, guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
I haven't, I haven't dealt with that in a long time. Had a show like that. There's anime I watched that was like that, man. Where I would like Full Metal Alchemist. I remember I used to work at Burger King, man. I would rush home, yo, and I would have all the little free burgers they gave me, and be a fat little bitch. I fucking loved it, yo. Had like 8 burgers. We call it rodeo burgers and shit.
Tell Jumia Apple Bottom make them bite face with tears of joy, face with tears.
What do you say? Apple Bottom make them bite? Oh, you stupid. I don't know why Lionel told you this, yo, but he says apple bottoms make them bite. I don't know who that is or what he's referring to. Somebody, Lionel in the chat here. I gotta give me some water.
They need to melt. I mean, not that I don't enjoy it, I just don't think like it's like okay, you know what I mean? It's like you feel me?
They had to do it that way,
I
though.
don't have a problem with the show at all. I just think that like the scenes that really gave fucking like real like brevity to the game like the scene when you're in the college with the fucking goddamn the generator. That shit is harrowing, you know what I mean? Like that type of fucking
I don't
just
remember
like
that. What was that all about?
when you have to jump the generator in the fucking college to get out of there.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. How do you translate that into yeah? How do you? I thought that was the episode where she gets kidnapped though. Ellie. I thought the one that just passed was the one where she.
No, that's a whole different episode. Yeah, well, like it's like 2 episodes before that when he gets stabbed with a baseball bat.
When he gets stabbed with a baseball bat. No, you mean like when he fell and he got himself impaled? First of all, he fell mad high.
People have survived fucking worse than that.
He said all the way over there. Did you hear about the guy that fucking fell out of a plane and lived? His face was all smashed up, but he lived.
People survive. A lot of people survive. Not a lot, but like this, more people survive plane crashes than you think. You know what I mean?
They showed that they showed that one in I think it was Dubai, where the guy was just like talking, and all of a sudden it just crashed, and it's like somebody was already filming it. Everybody died, man. Like 200 people. But the plane was like, it already looked kind of
Elven to
like
blow the whistle,
rickety.
and Woody's to Bearlight.
Like they were, because it was like people from I don't know if it was India or whatever the case is, but he was like filming and looking like at the shit, and all of a sudden the plane just started making this crazy sound like it was screaming, and then it just started crashing. All you see was fire and shit like that, and then you saw outside. It was had it on Twitter, and and then you had the rescue people out there. It was just like bodies all over the ground. I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm tired of Twitter, yo. Sick of it. Is that what you...
Hey, you look familiar.
Bored? Like, bored of this shit?
I see.
The theme.
I know, right? Fucking
Fiend.
jiggling for it.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again.
You wanted it.
Take more than a day or two.
You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay.
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it.
Nigga's been weird.
Gather round. The savior of
The
Marine
last
has
3
come
years
again.
is like, what the fuck?
Bristlebacks
It
are-
was like his little Tumblr type shit, yo.
Sound the whistle. Chain scrape is open for business.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah,
That's more like it!
yeah. Woo!
Why the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah.
I like
guess
how
I
this
do.
girl just jumped off the side of the goddamn fucking docks and died.
I should see if they have anything useful before I send
Hogwarts?
Maurice off to Barrymite.
I'm just this fucking bitch. I have it on PC, so I'm not even sure.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
So we got that ooh I feel, I see.
Horny niggas.
Tears of the Land Guide. This shit looks nice. Damn, these
Tony
shits
always trying to body weight to the top, you know what I mean?
I know, right?
Come back anytime.
Fucking. Like, I always wish that Nvidia fucking bought a studio or had one, at least one studio. Every time they release the card, they just release one killer app.
I don't know why they don't do that shit, yo. They would make mad money if they did that.
Cause if you see like the demos they be making, that's just
Yeah, them shits are like CG.
Did my PS5 fall? Hello? Whose PS5 is? I heard like a PS5 or some shit go off or turn on.
I heard a beep too.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Nigga.
Nigga,
Heater?
time out,
You wouldn't have to worry about the heater if you lived in Florida.
those are the vibes, though.
You're black. You're suffering in silence.
I'll have to find a cauldron out here to learn how to override that.
Is he white? Oh, he don't. He don't know about that lifestyle.
What do you mean? The film is the hottest shit. He's a goddamn jungle. Yo, where the fuck are these measles at, bruh? Fuck this shit. Why can't I see this? Warlong. Warlong.
God damn. That's mad disrespectful, yo. You need to go home.
I thought it was in Game Pass.
It's too hard. That's why they don't do it. Need to be flying.
Like it, I love it.
That's the funniest comment I ever heard, yo. Every time I hear that shit, it was that one dude. I don't know if he's gay or not, whatever. But I put him in the Twitter DM. That dude funny as shit. Kerwin laughs at the shit, yo, too, yo. The one that was in the Twitter DM. Yeah. There was that one where it was like, "Who you talking about? We?"
Oh yeah, y'all.
Y'all.
It's like,
fuck you, me.
bro, these sheep almost got blasted. What the fuck's he doing? What game is this?
What game? Oh, the quarter. Quarter.
Yo, I'm so tempted to get that Fly Anywhere mod. I'm so sick of this shit.
Right, because you can't fly in the city, right?
Yeah, you can't do it. Like, you can't fly a lot of places. Like, what the fuck? Like, who did that? Like,
The engine, yo, don't have a streaming mechanism for cities, yo. So they say no. It's the same thing with Horizon.
the PC might let you do it though.
That's the
Just
engine.
Just like in Skyrim,
Somebody else got to do it.
in Skyrim, they have a mod that lets you just free openly walk in and out of cities. Like, you don't have to load into the city. So like, I know, like, this would say like the PC mods really showcase how much the developers don't focus. They're not really putting fucking extra effort into these games. You know what I mean?
Not at
Like,
all.
Cyberpunk, niggas got flying cars and shit mods, all kind of shit. Like, even a shitty ass third person mod, but it's still, you know what I mean? It shows that it could have been done.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
bro, what are y'all niggas doing, bro? Like, these modders are showing y'all niggas up every day. It's ridiculous.
Every day.
Especially with Bethesda games. Bethesda games make modders make Bethesda like you can't even fucking add two plus two together, nigga. Like, yo, you feel me though? Like,
But Bethesda just is like a fucking what do you call it? They're an idea studio.
yeah, like they have great. I was like, they have great bones. Their games have great bones, but the games never are like fully fleshed out.
Oh, Oh no, no. See, the thing is that wasn't meant. It wasn't like deliberate. You know. Yeah. Yes. We had some shit lying on the ground, y'all. Y'all made some ill shit out of this. So we did that too.
Yeah.
I know that pisses people off. Just like
Marvel's
just
made mad games though. Like
yeah, like a
Marvel's have
Counter Strike,
yes, they have started like
PUBG.
like what's that World War Z? Not World War Z, fucking War Z or some shit. What's that game called?
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know what I'm talking about? It's
Yeah.
not World War Z, but it's like I forget what it's called. It's a fucking stupid ass fucking zombie
I think
apocalyptic
I can
survival
climb
game.
up this cliff. Wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
Trying to do my Merlin trials, man. But
They're like, catch these Pokemon, man. I'm like, come on, bitch.
yo,
Everybody
I
trying
need
to catch.
a Pokemon game like this.
Yo, why? Why can't they do it?
Useful for making
Because
pies.
fucking Nintendo is trash, bro. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Fuck you. Like, Nintendo needs to stop fucking around with this goddamn handheld shit. So what? You took one on the chin for fucking GameCube. We get it, nigga.
They're terrified. They're clearly terrified.
Scared to death, bro.
GameCube was a decent console too, like hardware wise. I
No,
bought a game. I bought a GameCube.
128. It's 128 bit. But
I bought
then
it
they wanted to do that stupid ass mini CD shit, so like the tech
so they
can kind of
won't
like
pay. So
stop
they won't.
pirating.
Yeah.
An old Karja watchtower. I wonder what's inside.
I mean, I get it. It's hard to really pirate cartridges,
No,
but
because the Dreamcast got tore the fuck up.
that was because Microsoft fucking was just Microsoft allowed that shit to happen. Basically, Microsoft fucked up Sega shit.
And that's the and that's the company, huh? I see. That you want to be successful, Kerwin.
What the fuck, bitch? Get your bitch ass out of here.
I don't think it would have a certain quality to it that would help the gaming industry for sure. Because Microsoft don't give a fuck what they do as long as that shit make money, yo.
Bitch ass nigga.
Okay, almost there.
You better respect my G.
Those messages are dumb as shit.
Made it. And there's another one of those devices. There's another watchtower lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Oh, you know it. You fucking know it. All these dollar deals. And I don't think people were saying that Starfield may not even be fucking Game Pass.
No, it is.
They confirmed?
Yeah, they confirmed it on Twitter.
It probably wasn't. They were probably trying to see the climate. They was like, oh, people mad? Never mind. No.
I'm gonna cop it once the mods get crazy. Once the modders go do their jobs, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm in. Once the modders finish Bethesda's fucking game. I mean, I don't know how it can. If it isn't Game Pass, PC, and Xbox, it's like that's the type of game that like I would rather own than fucking rent. You know what I mean? But it's like in this climate, these niggas don't want to buy games. Like these Xbox niggas is like anti-buy game. Like nah. But but the thing is though is like Xbox made him go. Xbox brought him to that point though. Like they went out of their way to fucking like they went out of their way to basically cultivate this type of fucking mindset. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Wingardium Leviosa. What the fuck?
Your fan is trash, by the way, Curran. That shit sound like it's struggling.
I can almost see the entire.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No wonder the Carja built this watchtower.
It sound like it sound like it's contemplating. I thought you were living lavish. Die. That's what you do. Because you're not getting out of that shit.
Exactly.
Just sit down Indian style and shit. That's about as good as it gets. I remember playing Killzone. I think that's where we're supposed to go. I was playing Killzone 3, and they had like it was Killzone 2, and they had like a level where it was like a nuclear blast. That shit gave me nightmares.
Man, what's up? No. I got medical discharge, so I'm 5 years.
How many years?
5.
Is it fake?
Not gonna back down.
You stupid. What you shooting?
I was in the infantry. Oh, we shot niggas. That was our main primary function.
That nigga sound like a subordinate function, yo.
What? The infantry, not the infirmary. This nigga said, I'm like, what? Oh, we're just basically the grunts, man, you know what I mean? Riflemen. A little bit.
That dude never like to talk about that shit, yo.
I mean, it's nothing to brag about or anything. You know what I mean? God, fucking, you know? We got war, nigga. Them niggas got evaporated. I did 2 tours in Iraq.
I was talking to somebody in that space that was military. I think you heard it. And you know that guy that was supposedly like, you know, what was it again? He was supposedly had some sort of control over the insurrection or whatever they called it. I was like, how do you feel about that? He was like, I can't say nothing about it. Sorry. Anyway, these consoles, I was like, damn. I was like, what the fuck? We need more of that shit, yo. We need a lot more of that shit. You remember that shit? You remember you can get fired for like speaking on politics? You remember that? Good old days. You gotta be. I mean, that's why I'm. Yeah, this is true. But you couldn't speak on none of it.
Like, if you're like pro, you know, pro red, and then you work at Chick-fil-A, that's pretty good things in your mind, you know what
My job just told me there was you can get fired for not using the right pronoun. I said, yeah, but it's not good enough, yo. You be like, hi, Derek. Derek, it was my pronoun. He'd be like, I don't like the way you said that. That the tone sound masculine. I don't like that. Like, wait. One girl was mad as hell about that. She was like, I don't understand. I got a mastectomy. They still call me a woman. I bet you look like a bitch with no titties. I don't know. It's like, what? Oh, get out of here with your micro penis.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
But you act like, oh no, I ain't gonna say it. You're right. Let me be better than that.
I just call people fuckface. I'm like, yo, fuckface, come here. Like, what? You heard me, fuckface? The fuck? Get the fuck over here, fuckface. Like,
I'm trying to tell you, yo, Jemiah, they be like, I don't like the way you said it. You had a masculine tone to it, undertones.
I'm like, hey, fuckface, get over here. Like, you got a face that's fuck. You know what I mean? No.
Yeah, I do.
They have like, they be having like these things, but I never attend them shits. All these meetings in my Outlook calendar. I be like, nah, I'm good.
We have ours mandatory.
Nah, we don't have mandatory fucking.
They be like, here at Faceless Company, we honor all people.
I be like, nigga, I'm black, nigga. That's good enough. I'm diverse, nigga. I already had the training. You know what I mean? I grew up with it. I wrote the book, nigga. Like I have, you know what I mean?
Ignoring me again?
Exactly.
And you probably do. One of my coworkers, she ended up talking about something. I made her feel some kind of way. I was like, "What do you mean you made me? I made you feel some kind of way?" I was like, "Could you pinpoint exactly what I did so I can correct it, please?" I mean, I just felt like that. I say I know, but I want to correct it. Could you pinpoint what I said exactly? And she couldn't even say anything. I was like, "Well, you know, if you can't acknowledge it, then I don't know what to correct."
Damn, all these goddamn outposts, hurry up.
She was mad as shit too.
Bitch.
I told her, I said, we don't have to make any kind of. I said, look, from now on, I think we should just keep it straight business. If you have a question, you can always, hit me up on Teams, and then that's about as far as it goes. Every single one. You's a fucking scandalous bitch. Oh, this bitch trying to get me fired, yo. Ooh, that bitch so scandalous.
Hey, What happened here?
Whoa.
What do you care?
Don't you?
Whoa.
As it happens? No.
Yo, you were from
I
Governor
was already
Cuomo,
happy.
nigga? The fuck?
These two
Nigga said he was
idiots
Italian.
took my shift
The
to climb
fuck
the
does
damn
that
mountain.
mean?
Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Nigga said he
Wait.
was Italian.
2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble.
Oh yeah, I
Aren't
like
you gonna
that.
do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help.
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah, that's why I don't hire bitches inside a company. Like no women, no female workers. Sorry, you can be gay, you can be whatever, but you can't be a woman. You can be trans.
That'd
No
be
women,
scandalous. The same thing
I mean,
happened to
only
me and
women
this guy.
are, bro.
This guy named what's his name, Thomas, and he would say some ridiculous shit too, right? And he would always come to work drunk, and nobody knew how he would get drunk. This dude would put vodka in his coffee, yo. This motherfucker was getting crunked the fuck out, yo, with this shit, yo. This motherfucker was out of it. And one day, he said something. He was like, "I know you like me. I know you like me," right? And we would joke around like that, right? So one day, the girl left her computer on, which is a no-no, especially working for a fucking bank. But she left her computer open. This motherfucker went on, this is when we were using Skype, went on Skype, right? And was like, "Hi, Thomas, you're handsome," or something like that. And she got him fired.
Yeah, he kind of.
No, absolutely he did though. I'm just saying something like that similarly happened. He went on her computer and messaged and sent it to himself. He thought that shit was a joke. She hit him with the DMX. You think this is a fucking game? No, nigga.
You got this!
What you really want from us?
You did it! You got them all!
That's an all black hippogriff, nigga. What you niggas know about that?
Well, I would say send a screenshot, but you gotta jump through all these hoops on PC, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm on PC. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The graphics are so good he didn't even know.
Bro. Yeah, I ordered that shit. The niggas fucking, mark something. Like, I would've got it now and shit. Like, yo, come on, bro. Like, this is why I don't fuck with these fucking Amazon like that, bro. Niggas is fucking trash.
I remember, yo, I bought a flashlight from Amazon. I didn't get it. It was an Omen from God.
That shit was like a. It said this shit was refurbished.
That shit was $5, yo.
That shit said almost new.
He said it was the. Yeah. Yo, I felt that, yo. He said, "Ew." That dude meant that shit with all his heart, yo. Yo, I saw this meme, and they were like used condom. No, they said gently used condoms. So I was like, gently.
Can't hook onto that.
It was a meme, but I did though as a novelty. I did when I was in Miami, my first time. I went to one of those stores and shit like that and bought like the sleeve shit, but didn't really use it. That shit, I was moving and shit, and like it was in my drawer for like 2 years, so I was throwing shit out like clothes and shit, right? And I found it in there. That shit was fucking melted. I said, "What is this?" I didn't even recognize what it was.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what's going on right now. Like,
go on, play Hogwarts. That's what's going on.
I'm halfway listening to Hogwarts, and then I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on in the background, though?
Yeah, I really tried to get the most out of fucking Miami, yo. This is trash, yo. I went to the strip club. It was this black chick. She was stripping, right?
Are you hurt?
No. Unless I'm getting top or something. I don't like no part of it. I thought you were playing Hogwarts.
Hard to miss him.
I used to go crazy in the strip club.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain climbing machine hunter. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you
No, I need to get something out of it. I can't just be.
The mechanism uses a special lens, which in some very specific circles is highly.
Nah.
You want?
My dick sucked. That's what I want.
I was going to liberate the lens before he got to
No, it's a novelty. Like when you go to a baseball game or a football game, you can get hot dogs anywhere. But it's different. You just mad because the logic checked out, yo. That's what it is.
Opportunist with a good eye for business. Karja are gonna tear all these towers down. They see no value.
I never say glizzies. I never use that word. It's not in my vernacular at all. So, sir, no.
Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend.
Self-inflicted.
You said that was a signal tower.
No, but here's this, right? So I went over there. They had I don't know what kind of drink they had. It was like something they had was nice. I never tasted. But anyway, she was stripping and stuff like that. And then she had like a regular conversation with me and my boy. She was saying that she was from New York or whatever. And she goes back and we had like a little conversation or whatever. We gave her some money and we balled up the money and threw it. That's how he taught me how to etiquette of the strip club.
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my
you have to ball it up so it can land. If you just toss it there, it just goes everywhere.
That's not what my father would have wanted.
We deliberately went to the sleaziest fucking strip club there was. We were hoping it was illegal, and so we can get something out of it.
Before he passed on.
So
That was our science, our method.
I already found some, actually.
No, it was sleazy as shit. Anyway, she was on a pole, right? And she slid. First of all, she had a fucking monster.
A nice reward for your efforts. I'm an honest merchant after all. Thank you.
She could have been a guy. Let's put it that way.
Well, Aloy,
She could have been a guy. She didn't sound like one, but she had a thumb.
But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens.
Anyway, she was sliding on the pole right, and she passed gas and said, "Oh shit."
Promise it'll be worth it.
She was like, "Oh shit." And I was like, "Oh hell no, yo!" I gave her. I said, "Yo, we're leaving. Gather our shit, yo." I said this was way too sleazy for my fucking liking, yo.
Motherfucker.
I did go to one that was in Tampa. It was like really, really fucking expensive, yo. That shit was dumb expensive. No, I was telling Jemiah, right, my manager, when I went to Vegas, right? I don't think I told you about that shit, did I?
Yeah, I think you did.
No, I told Jemiah.
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to coerce me to do it, right? Because he wanted to do it, but he didn't want to get in trouble because he's my manager. And he was like, yo, you gotta have the bitches with the little purses. That's the ones. And I was like, and then I started looking at it. My eyes like opened up like Neo's. And I was like, oh, they are. There's a look to them. Anyway, go along, right? Oh, chill out, you fucking horse. And the girl wanted to fuck with me. She was like,
let's go, Natty. What the fuck?
She asked me, like, how much was I willing to spend? And I was like, cause I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never doing shit like that. So I was like 100, and she was like, that's kind of too low. I was like, I was like, meet me halfway then, and she was like, okay, I'll do it. So, but then I wanted her to get away. Like I didn't want to get in trouble, right? So I go back to the hotel. Yo, here's my manager. Yo, what happened to the bitch? I was like, what you mean? He's my manager. I didn't want him to say anything, get me fired, yo.
Like, yo, we was on a trip. This nigga got a hooker.
Oh, we had to share a room. Yeah, because here's the thing. Here's the science behind this, right? Well, wait. Let me back up a couple steps, right? So he was supposed to win because I was on his team, right? And I did crazy numbers, and so did this other chick. She did crazy numbers, and because like by extension, he should have won, and he didn't win. And so like I was kind of like pressured into getting him because he never been to Vegas either. I was pressured into kind of like giving my coerce, right? To because they give you 2 tickets basically. You know what I mean? And nobody wanted to go. All my friends are like extra broke, so I was like, shit. All my friends are broke. So everybody I was trying to talk to, they were just didn't have the money to do it because we were at the fucking hotel, yo. I think the hotel was like, and this is probably cheap for New York, but like the hotel in Vegas was like $800 a month. I mean a day.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So that's the type of, and then I went to the same hotel that Biggie was shot at. I think it was like it was like Alexa or something like that. Anyway. Yeah, it was like, but that's the thing. He was supposed to have his own room, but I had an extra ticket, so I was like, fuck it, I'll take you with me. You know what I mean? Plus, it was a political move for me. You know what I mean? And it ended up working because I got a bigger raise, like low key though. But you know, because he has to fight for the raises and shit. Somebody else had to suffer for my raise. It ended up working anyway. So he goes there, and I was like, man, I'm kind of glad we were eating at this table. And I was like, I'm kind of glad, man. I chose you because like my friends would have got me in trouble. He was like, oh, what do you mean by that? And I was like, man, they would have been bought a prostitute and everything. He was like, I don't have to buy a prostitute. I can get pussy whenever I want to. So he started talking all that ill shit. But I was like, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, I mean, he gets a little bit drunk. He was like, he started telling me what those prostitutes look like the telltale signs of the little person and shit like that. So he ends up telling me like, yo, this is what they look like or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool, right? And he was like, yo, be real with me, Josh. I was like, well, what's up? He was like, would you really do it? I was like, well, a prostitute? I said, I probably would. He was like, yo, well, hold on real quick. So he gets up and he goes to the prostitute and shit like that and tries to set me up with the girl. And it just, to me, his actions when he said he can get whatever he wanted to versus what he was doing when he was drunk didn't match up. It didn't line up at all. So it kind of like skeeved me out. Like I was like, no, anyway. So he did that, and then most of the other chicks, there was a lot of chicks that would go to the table and act like they were just going to the table to listen to music. Obviously, they weren't. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, what the fuck is going on with this one? So either way, everybody was like $500. Everybody. And I would see all manner of life, essentially. Like, it was just one Bill Gates looking ass nigga, right? And he had this fucking black, he had this black Instagram looking bitch.
The way to Barren Light is clear.
You know what I'm saying? And he was smashing. So
When I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
yeah, oh yeah. No, but he was only doing that shit, right? Only for that night or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? He was probably on a business trip and he needed that shit, yo.
Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
So, I know, right? You stupid.
You're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Yo, why is this fucking block right here fucking broken? Like, I don't understand what's going on now.
So either way, right? He goes ahead and he finds this one girl. She was kind of like inexperienced. She was young, maybe like 22 or some shit like that, right? And she told me, she was like, oh, I don't really be charging that crazy much. She was like, some people, whatever. So she was like, I was like, what about I was like, what the fuck? She was like, $100. I was like, $100. She was like, that's kind of a little bit too low. I was like, what about 200? She was like, it's cool. I said, anything, right? She was like, anything. I said, cool. When I ran somewhere else, right? Because I was trying to get away from the situation. He kind of put me on spot. You know what I mean? So he goes over there. He was like, so what happened to that girl, man? What happened to that girl? And I'm like, broski, I don't think I'm going to do it. He was like, why? I was like, yo, it's $200. He was like, yo, we can split that shit. I said, not split. Because he didn't want to like to have to do it, you know what I mean? Like he wanted somebody else to do it so he could sit there and say that it was my idea first, like some young ass shit. But no, he actually do though. He actually does. But it was a novelty over there. And she was calling me. She was like, I'm here. You ain't gonna do it or whatever. And there was like a lot of security guards that would escort you out. You know what I mean? I was like, if they see what's going on, they would escort them out because they would sit at the table and act like they were with their friends and listening to music and shit like that. And they really weren't there for that. You know, so like, yeah, security guards, because they would go over there and tell guys, like this one girl, she was like, well, where you from or whatever. So I was like, man, I'm from New Jersey, whatever. I was like, what brings you here? She was like, oh, I'm just, you know, I'm just here with my friends having a girls' night out or whatever the case is, which wasn't true. Or at least she skewed the shit out of it. So I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So I'm sitting there having a conversation, and she kind of like, you know, after the conversation, you know, when you talked and then there's nothing else to say afterwards. She was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. I'm a lady of the night. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a lady of the night. No.
Yo, what the fuck is up with this goddamn fucking thing?
You stupid. What you say, move a little shutter? You make the place look crowded. That shit was an ill ass lie, yo.
Aloy, back for more.
That shit was fire.
Another round here? Heard you've been busy. As for me, I'm gonna need a few more of these before I get back to the forge.
I was like, how much? She was like 500. Yeah, she was like, so was she trying to do it? Whether you got a hotel here or whatever. I was like, wow.
But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree.
If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall.
That shit was funny as shit, yo. It was. I mean, if you go to Vegas, man, to be perfectly honest with you, Vegas is really only good for gambling. There's nothing else over there. Although they had a pool on like the fucking 7th floor, yo. That shit was crazy looking.
And Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage.
No, because my fucking stupid ass job, man. They had all these like recognition award concert things and shit like that, right? And we had to be there or be square, yo. I'm like, come on, man. There was like, and then they kind of like switched it on us. There was like, oh, you needed to bring a suit. I said a suit. What? So I had to go to the
camp somewhere else.
It was a vacation for like 1.5 days out of the 3.
Daddy, you dumb bitch.
But the problem is, man. I already knew she was gonna be shit, yo. When I first saw her, yo, I was like, I don't want to partner with her at all, yo.
They don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one.
Bro, what the fuck is up with this stupid ass fucking statue, bro?
But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through.
I don't understand. Like,
they seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from
starving. Fucking nuts.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for.
I thought PC was good.
No, this Merlin trial, one of the rocks is fucking like it's not like on top of the only ones you flip to make the match the symbols match.
Not that Talon clean.
One of them is fucking knocked off. Yeah, but I forgot. I don't know if this is a glitch or you gotta fix it.
Who is this
like
clean broker? Just some chuff out bondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chain Scrape since there was a Chain Scrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire.
No, I know how that shit works, but I'm just like,
what
the fuck is like? Is this shit broken or is it fucking
And he ain't the type to let a few.
Because the Levioso shit, I can't get it to fucking like line up fucking properly.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. You're a pig.
Hold on, let me reset this shit. Maybe I am
They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans.
I got a level 28, a level 34, level 20, level 25.
Smash them all together and run them out of town. But how could Bristlebacks and the Daunt help Olvin? 2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the Bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Carja for him.
I think I did fuck that. I think I fucking I blew it off the fucking thing with disposal, and I couldn't put it back where it was properly.
About that.
That's fucking funny.
I think the Bristlebacks came out of Olvin's mind.
Yeah, but it didn't go back to its natural state. You know what I mean?
I'm working on it.
Which is weird.
Grab my ear.
Which is maybe that was like, it was like, fuck you.
Damn, a fucking,
you know what I mean?
a fucking
I'll talk to the refugees.
South African rapper just died on stage. That shit crazy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Don't need Talon making it rougher.
He collapsed. Mm-hmm.
Trissa Tolland has a show up here in Chain Scrape. I could have a word with him.
Holy shit.
Let me see how the fucking.
There goes a vaccine. What's up?
Oh shit. This nigga dumb as fuck.
Let me see if I can find the video. Because he's not a big rapper. His name is Costa Titch. That's extremely unfortunate for him. First of all, he's African. That dude, yeah, that shit pains you to say that shit. Yo, he fell the first time, right? He just fell. Wow, you're horrible. Why? Because he white? You said some African shit struck him, yo. He fell the first time, though, like. Yeah, that's what it usually is. Yeah, you were saying some shit that I wasn't really privy to. I was like, excuse me? Oops.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Just stop talking. Where are we? Ah. So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
Could you just not? I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high.
Oh, it wasn't really. It was just a friendly. It was a friendly visit.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red.
What did Laura Croft
How would
say?
you like to be?
Just a friendly visit. I forgot what she said.
Machine enhanced.
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
Yet perfectly safe.
Yo, I remember, I thought that shit was so badass. It was like Tomb Raider Chronicles, where she fucking ran and kicked the doors open. I remember I did that shit in middle school. I ran full force in the hallway, yo, and kicked the fucking door open and almost killed the teacher, yo.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My
You said
princess.
F. Wow.
And my sister.
No.
She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw us scroll when I was a kid by some cars or
Yo, my fucking childhood friend used to love fucking Trish Stratus, yo.
To knock the warrior, hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly.
Every time, yo.
Out here made me remember it. And I'm on the
I can't wait till that WWE 2K23 come out. That shit about to be
Whereas
lit.
I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely,
I got 22. That shit's not bad.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work.
Like, I know, like, in
There's one small
2019 or
snag.
some shit,
I
they
need
had
the
to take a
parts to make
break
the
after
first
they
working
made that
model.
shitty-ass
starters,
fucking
I'll need
version.
charger horns.
And they had that, like,
Intact.
a cartoony arcade version
Yeah,
come out in
that.
the meantime.
Just be sure to shoot them off
Remember that
before the
shit?
machine goes
Like,
down. Otherwise,
they had their shit all fucked
But the
up.
real
They
innovation,
had to take a
keep it
hiatus because that shit was
yourself,
trash.
is a fang horn rare.
And they,
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Remember that one guy? Well, you don't remember. Cause I don't think I was even
open the fucking lock, bitch.
the one that fucking dropped down and fell.
Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Owen Hart. Someone's in a rush. Nigga said Bret Hart. Owen Hart is here.
Yeah, we saw.
Nah, he went to the hospital first, right?
Well, that nigga was dead there.
Nah, they tried to play it off like he wasn't dead right there, though.
I couldn't believe it. I saw that shit recently. I think it was on YouTube. You know when something happens so crazy, you cover your mouth? Even though I wasn't even there, yo, I saw that shit and that's exactly what I did. I said, oh, what the hell? The internet is so much brain rot. Oh, yeah. Oh, was it the guy at the news? A long ass fucking a long ass fucking revolver. I think there was a case. Damn, it's 6 o'clock, man. That shit